Hi, thanks for joining me today. We're cooking arroz con pollo Cuban style. I love this dish because it's easy, it's a one dish meal, and you can cook for one or for a group of people. It's gonna be really easy, come on. We're gonna need a pound of chicken thighs, one medium onion, a bell pepper, 2 tablespoons of garlic minced, it's about 4 cloves, a teaspoon of cumin, a package of pearl or Valencia rice, it's the same thing, 3 cups of water, 1 beer, a cup of green peas, 1 small can of pimientos, 2 packages of sazon with saffron, and a little cube of chicken broth. And then we have here a 1/4 teaspoon of salt with some pepper. Okay, so let's put some oil in our pan. And I will have marinated this chicken with a little bit of salt, garlic, and pepper just for a few hours. If you don't have time, don't worry about it. You can just season it right here in the pan. So let's let that brown a little bit. Okay, so I browned them for 5 minutes on one side. Now I'm going to flip it over and let them brown for an additional 5 minutes on the other side. Okay, so that's been browning. Let's put this aside. Take these out. And you see all those bits in the bottom? That's good stuff because that's all flavoring. So now we're gonna throw in there, get that last one. We're gonna throw in there our onion and our pepper. And let's just saute that until it's pretty translucent. So now that it has reduced and it's pretty translucent, it's been about 5 minutes, I'm going to put in my garlic. The reason I put the garlic a little bit later is because I don't like the garlic to overcook. My chicken broth and my cumin. So let's let that cook together. And by the way, if you think you're needing a little bit of extra olive oil, go ahead and add it in. Let's let that cook down just a little bit more. Okay, so we're ready to add in our liquids. Let's pour in the 3 cups of water. Let's pour in our beer. Yum. And let's pour in the liquid of the pimientos. Now we're gonna chop up these pimientos and throw them in as well. So the pimientos come pretty whole. Let's chop them up. You just have to do one of these. That's all you have to do. Nothing crazy or fancy. There we go. And in here. Okay, so let's pour in our sazon with saffron, and we're gonna pour in our rice. Let's pour salt and pepper. Give it a mix. Now we're gonna turn up to high, and then let's put our chicken in there. See the color it has? That's because of the saffron. Let's let it go for a swim in there a little bit. And now we're just gonna cook it like you would cook regular rice. So let's turn it on high for a few minutes. And as soon as we see it bubbling, we're gonna go ahead and turn it down. So once it starts to bubble, let's go ahead and reduce the heat to medium, or medium low rather. And then pour in our peas. Give it a nice little stir, and then let it do its thing for approximately 20 minutes. There we go. Perfect. See, the Cuban arroz con pollo is kind of soupy like this. Absolutely perfect. So let's go ahead and plate it. So let's make it a little extra pretty and just put some parsley over it. And it's ready to go. Now you try it.